Welcome to Speed Bump Garage. My name is Kent, and today you're going to see my oldest boy Jack take over the channel. He's going to be doing a little bit of a revival on this Facebook Marketplace find, Go-Kart. I got this thing for a whopping $50 on Marketplace. It is a Murray Explorer, and we were told it had a newer engine on it. It's got a little 6-horse Tecumseh. So stay tuned. Jack's going to take over for a bit, do his best at getting this thing back going. It's been sitting for a very long time. Then we'll meet right back here and catch up on everything else that's going on.
What's up, guys? It's Jack from Speed Bump Garage, and today we have a new project inside this container. Let's take a look. That's right, we are working on a go-kart. Dad picked this go-kart up off of Facebook Marketplace just the other day for a smoking deal, $50. He said, the lady said that her late husband was working on it and he put a brand new engine in it and never had the time to get it running, so has a brand new 6-horsepower Tecumseh engine in it. It's a pretty big go-kart. It has a full-size truck seat in it. We'll take a better look at it. It has flat tires. So I'm going to go get the air pump and I'm going to air those tires up, and then we'll push it out onto the ground so we can get a better look at it. We got the DeWalt air compressor. We're going to pump this baby up to 20 PSI. Got these front tires aired up, and I came back here. That wheel is off, or tire is off the bead, so gonna have to max that later. This one's aired up, and I can push it pretty decent with just those 3 tires aired up. So I'm gonna try to push it off of this onto the ground right here so we can look at it. I got it out, and I used an old wheelchair ramp and my sign from my trailer. And now let's take a closer look at this. Here's extra tire that came with it. They got this pad for probably that hole in the seat. So it has a seat in it. It's like a car seat. It has a seat belt, which is a good sign. Other side of the seat belt right here. It's a pretty big go-kart. It almost looks like a mini sprint car. It says Murray Explorer under here. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got camo padding. Back here has a big Ford logo. Safety and maintenance, read manual, stay safe. There's the model and stuff. And here is our brand new engine. According to the lady we bought it from, she doesn't think he ever ran this engine. He bought it brand new to put on this go-kart, put it on there, and never got to run it. And yeah, it's a Tecumseh 6-horsepower power sport. And it looks pretty cool. It's got our gas pedal stuff up here. And then one I think we're going to have a problem with is this ignition switch. We do not have a key for that. I think our first step sorry, you guys can't see me. I think our first step is going to be draining the gas out of the gas tank. If it has any. I haven't even checked. If it has any gas, because she said it was sitting for about 5 years. So, oh yeah, it sure does have gas. Quite a bit of it too. yeah, so we gotta drain all the gas out of there. I'm not sure, I haven't really looked at the gas tank much, but I think we'll just unhook it from the carburetor and drain all of it out. I changed my mind on the gas. I took that gas cap off and the gas doesn't smell too bad and it's pretty clear in there. So I think I'm gonna pull this spark plug and see if we have fire, because we have this switch. We also have our key switch up here, and if we sit in here and then stick a screwdriver on, and I can actually turn that ignition switch with a screwdriver. So I'm gonna go get me the size of the socket and make sure both of my switches are working and we have fire. And then once we do that, it'll be time to try to start it. I got my spark plug out and sitting on this bolt, so when I pull on the engine, you can see a little spark of electricity to make sure your engine is sparking. Now we have to turn our ignition on up here. Come around here, there's another switch on the engine that I think is already on. I think that's already on. And is that a choke? No, that's your throttle. Let's see if our throttle works. Oh yeah, throttle works. So I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna pull on this and see if I can see some spark. I'm gonna set you guys right here and you guys can watch that spark plug. I just watched that clip back, and sure enough, we do have spark. So I'm gonna throw that spark plug back in, and then I think we ought to check our oil. I checked the oil, got our spark plug back in. I think we're ready to try to start this thing, so I'm gonna set you guys up. I got it setting in the front of the trailer, so if it decides that it wants to take off, it's not going anywhere, and I'll shut it down as fast as I can. So yeah, see what she does. Ooh. Ow! She has compression. Ugh. Dang. So far, it's really hard to pull. I got it running for a few seconds, but I think it may have some carburetor issues. But before I take the carburetor off, I'm gonna try to get this tire back on the bead. I'm gonna roll a ratchet strap around the tire, strap it to where it grabs that bead and start airing it up. So let's see if that works. I couldn't get the tire on the bead, but we'll get that later. But now we gotta figure out how to get this thing to where it will run. It's getting gas to the carburetor, so I think the gas is gone, or not gone, but I think the gas is bad. So I got this plate out of the way, and we're gonna try to siphon the gas because there's no good way to drain it out of there with just pulling a plug. So we got our bill, our hose, the fuel line, and we're not going to be sucking on the hose. I'm going to put the syringe in the bottom of it and just pull, and hopefully it sucks it enough. See if this works. Oh, it worked. I got most of the gas siphoned out of there. I don't know if you can see that, but the gas tank's pretty dry. Now I'm gonna go get a gas can and we're gonna fill this baby up with some new gas. Ooh, that was close.
Well, that's pretty much where Jack stopped filming, and you heard him get it running just a little bit there. After that video, he went ahead and took the carburetor off and got it all cleaned up, and it runs pretty decent. He has a heck of a time pulling it over. That little 6-horse engine, when it gets up on compression, is really hard to pull, and he's just not quite big enough to pull it over. So I don't know. It pulls way harder than I think it should. I don't know if we've got something going on inside the pull starter. I have not worked on it at all. Jack did it all himself. And for those of you that don't know, my day job this summer, we've had a huge project going on. I pretty much had no days off, which is why Jack took over the channel for this video, and he's done this project all on his own. And as I said, I've been at work every day, but one evening I got home after he got the carburetor cleaned, and he was dying to drive it. I told him he couldn't drive it till I was home. He talked me into it. We were not filming. I went ahead and told him. We went over some safety rules. I'm nervous about this go-kart as far as we don't have a key for it, so there's not an easy way to kill it as the driver if you get in a bind, which is bad on a little engine like that, which are kind of prone to throttle sticks. So he put a screwdriver in the key switch hole, and I was going to try to man the kill switch back here. Sounds like a solid plan, right? You saw me in a little bit of a panic mode going after it, trying to get this kill switch. Jack wasn't killing it up front because he didn't realize the throttle was stuck. It was very apparent the throttle was stuck from back here. So I got him shut down. We went over our safety precautions one more time, and I decided I could just go with him and ride on the back of it. That way I'd have easy access to the kill switch if the throttle sticks. As you can imagine with me back here, I'm sure you guys see where it's going. Here's the footage from that. Things got a little Western on it. We had a lot of fun. I'm not sure what's going on with the throttle. There's no return spring on the butterfly here. There is a return spring on this linkage. I'm just not sure if this governor setup is meant for a returning throttle like what a go-kart has. Might be more suited for like a pressure washer. I've got some research to do on that. We had a lot of fun on our first drive. He has not driven it since. I'm sure this won't be the last of the go-kart on this channel. Now for everything else. I am back. We're done with my big project at work, so you can expect a blue Volkswagen video coming soon, probably a green F100 video, and definitely some more school bus content. So guys, I really appreciate all of you being here. It means a lot to us. It means a lot to Jack, and we'll catch you on the next video.